Good evening everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on Twitch. We are good evening Vicky. So yeah, we're back in the world of Formula 1. Why does this music seem so low tonight on this? Right, yeah, back to the race as well. Deal with some bits first. Got the new suspension manufactured. Right, he needs a new front wing. Which means we need to manufacture another. Oh, the underflow's at 0%. We need to get a couple of that ones done. Okay, there's going to be an ad break incoming shortly. It does it automatically. I forgot. I've not yet figured out how I can change that. I will need to look into that. Right. Car 2 needs a new chassis. Spending all our money on making new parts. Right. Don't worry about the engines and all that. Off race weekend in one day. Oh, we may as well do that now then. We'll put that one back in. And that one. That one. Use a lot of. Alright, okay, so you're back from the advert break, yet it still tells me it's going on. Okay. Well, let's do race prep before we head off to Spa. We've got to get a car into Q. Oh, we wanted both cars in Q3. No, I'm not too happy about that one, but nothing I can do about it. Oh, he wants the fastest lap. It's not the point if the race is worth the costs, it's whether or not we can get we're going to go for both drivers in top 15 in 3 races. Because at the moment we need it to stop costing us money.
This weekend we're in Belgium, in the picturesque province of Liège. Halfway through the season, it's too early to call the championship. Can teams make good before the summer break, or will they be hoping for a reset? This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar.
It's not a usual F1 weekend though, with qualifying brought forward to make way for an all-out sprint race which will decide the grade for the Grand Prix.
Okay then, let's get to it.
Well, sprint time. So 1 practice session to make it good. Clear skies, cloudy, rain on the weekend. Mixed setup we want. It's just a case of just trying to get a rough idea about the setups. Just don't have a clue. I had originally planned to put the rookie driver out. I can't.
Radio check, Alex.
I sent him out. It didn't go out for some reason. Love that. Love that bit of track. I mean, you got such a fast bit of track, then you got this twisty section. Right, let's get this bit done. We're probably the only ones running the hard tyre. Yeah, look, the slowest cars are the ones running the hard tyre. You'll have to excuse me if you can hear the fan behind me. It is so warm at the moment. One of the reasons I think I was not feeling well last night is because it's just too warm. Someone's crashed. Gasly's crashed. It was Gasly in the last race as well, wasn't it?
Was there damage? Just bear with me.
Oh, he's got ERS issue. Didn't notice the fact he'd completed.
BSC ending. Yeah, copy. Box. Pit limiter on. We'll pull you back in the garage.
So no idea if the setup is any good. I doubt it's any good, to be honest. Just looking how far behind we are some of the cars. Let's have a look. Oh, 50%. Traction's bad, straights are bad. So it means we need less wing. We'll go for that. Go for that. Waiting for Bachir to report in. Oh, he doesn't like his setup. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. No, it won't come out in practice because they'd probably just throw the red flag. Well, they would. They wouldn't. They would just throw a red flag in practice. So we won't. We might see one in the next section, because of course we're going straight to a sprint setup. So basically, we got a race and a half tonight. Right, how far off are you? Well, 43%. Again, the rear wing, which I kind of gathered, I thought both cars would have issues with. We'll go with that. Get this car back out on track. Yeah, he's on medium tyres. Right.
This one is involving Yuki Tsunoda. And they just can't keep on the track.
See, that to
Fighting
me,
with the car just a little, perhaps.
that looks like he hit the barrier. But yeah. What, Tsunoda? No. They're all good. That's unfair, because I mean, all the drivers in F1 are good.
I have damage.
Yes, we know you've got damage.
Copy that, we're looking at it.
Because we're using a used set of engine components. Come on. Give me the 5 out of 5.
Feedback on limitation. That feels pretty
Okay.
good.
He's a bit happier.
Do that.
Bring him in. Do a swap over some bits and pieces. I mean, if he's... I'd have to say if he's above 80, we won't alter it. But then... Oh... I don't know what to do.
Box. Watch the white line and exit. Stop in the box.
Yeah, stuck behind the Alpha Tauri. Alpha Romeo. I can't remember. No. 86. Nothing that's drastically out. Yeah, but as soon as I start fiddling with any of this, it goes to a silly time. Yeah. Tiles, softs. 6. No. No, it's the only thing you might have in common with another team is engines and maybe I think the electrical parts. But you can't. No, you can't swap car parts with another team. No. Every team has a budget for their car for the season, or their cars for the season, and they must develop their own cars. There was. You can, in real life, buy car parts from other, certain bits and pieces from other teams, but not in this. I couldn't approach Ferrari and say, look, can I have your X, Y, and Z component? You can only do it at the start of the season. You can't do it during a season. It wouldn't be fair on teams if if we went to Ferrari and they have to spend the money on the research so that we didn't. This is why already we're trying to research next season's car. We're actually behind our other driver. So you should see this is where you should see the difference on the tiles. I mean, we're already God, I do hope it starts cooling down in the UK soon. I don't want them to. I don't want the cars close because, if anything, I don't want them to crash into each other. So Albon's now going faster than he has done before. Qualifying next, where normally we'd have another 2 practice sessions with qualifying, then a practice, then a sprint. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, qualifying then, yeah. This is why we've got to rush our setups. We don't have the time and luxury that we'd have normally. So Albon's gone up to 7th quickest. Right, he's now got. What's he thinking about the car? Right, he thinks it's pretty good. We might only get him out for a couple of a fast lap. Looking at the tyre where he's taken out of it. So an out lap and a fast lap, he's taken 8% out. About halfway round. So these tyres ain't, soft tyres ain't going to last long. Never did actually look at what the weather was. I just assumed that it was fact. Chair's about to come into the pits. I love this pit entrance. It's quite interesting because on it's in his. If anyone who watched the race, it's when you watch half the cars peel around this way and the other half come into the pit lane. Spa is just a great circuit. He's only at 66. Yeah, look, straights are bad. I'm going to have to make the change. He's not going to actually get out. The setup's too far off for it to be any good. Which means, of course, because he knows the setup of the car, he's going to be less confident going into practice. So he's going to have to do probably a couple of. We're going to have to get him out as often as we can in practice. Albon is going quicker again. He only needs to improve by 5 thousandths to get up the space. Got to improve by half a second to get up into the space further than that. Which he does. He gets up to 6th. I don't understand why his technology isn't better than Pachel's.
Cannot be flag. Check a flag.
He's actually going faster again. Yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, the thing is, this is a practice session, so it means nothing. I mean, the cars I expect to be battling with are the likes of the Mercedes, who are down here in 13th and 14th. The Alpines, which are 7th and, well, 12th, technically. And Pacheco only did a hard tyre run, so he'd be up here if he'd been out on a softer tyre. Go on. Give us that big improvement. Oh, he nearly got it. He was only 0.05 of a second really behind. I'll take that. Right. Oh, so we got Alonso taking a penalty, Leclerc taking a penalty, Gasly, Russell, Piastri. Okay. See, look, this is the difference. He's got a setup he's happy with. He hasn't. So the preparation skills are right the way down. Therefore, his confidence is down.
Qualifying is coming up, and we're close now to finding out how the drivers will line up on the grid for the sprint.
Just like normal qualifying, the session this weekend will be divided into Q1, Q2 and Q3, with the best times determining the grid for the sprint.
And in terms of the driver we've got here, Nick de Vries, how do you think he's feeling at this moment?
The main thing on my mind was their speed in practice. They just weren't that fast. But was that down to the driver, the car, the team experimenting? We don't know, and we'll just have to see how they fare in qualifying.
Well, we're certainly ready in the commentary box. The drivers are getting ready down in the pit lane, and it's time for qualifying.
Pacheco's doing okay. And the Alpha Tauri's crap, that's why it's so far down the list. Right, car parts. Let's get all the good parts on. Right, so they've got the cars are now improved. Yeah. So he's got the setup that we've set. He's got 6 sets of softs. Only got... No, he's got 5 sets of softs. He's only got 4 and a bit. I'm going to send him out for the first one on the U set.
Build the front tire, Tim. Copy.
Oh well, you might not hear me because it looks like we're on another hard break. Oh no, you don't need to tell me because well, you're probably watching on your phone and I don't think they run properly on the phones. That's what we said is mobiles don't help channels when you're streaming. Especially iPhones. I'm a bit concerned at how close we are to that car in front. All I can hope is we have enough power.
Plenty of space ahead.
No, there's not.
Go push.
Oh. We've got a car that's on a lap. We've got a car that's just coming out to start his or warm up. Looks like we got okay there. Got him okay. We need that Alpine to stay out of the way. There we go, moves over. Get out of the way, McLaren. Kuchert is actually the fastest man on circuit at the moment. He's going to get blocked now. I mean, I'm not expecting Albon to be right up there because he's using used tyres. But for a long circuit, this is just too ridiculous. And if this had been based on real rules, there'd be an awful lot of penalties issued out.
So close to zero, but negative. That's what goes brakes on the way in.
The chair was, what, nearly 3/4 of a second quicker than Albon. Yeah.
There's a yellow flag now.
Tsunoda's on a spin. Again.
Idiot.
That'll stop at a few people's laps. There they all come. I'm going to have to use a new set though. So Albon's on the look at it, both of them so far down the order compared to normal. I'm sending them out hardly. Because I think a lot of these cars are coming in. These are the only two that I'm really concerned about at this point. That's an annoying car. So now still on a fast lap as well, so that's going to be annoying on the next lap. I'm going to try and get both of those cars as we go up Eau Rouge. Yeah.
Potentially traffic. And then it'll be go push before the last corner.
Right, he's got the first one. This is one of the old classic tracks. It's got its good points, it's also got its bad points as well. Well, the chair doesn't go as quick, but Albon has improved. It's probably more in the latter part of the track. So they're kind of like from now on, they're going to make up most of their time because that's when they were getting blocked. They've got a clear run now all the way to the finish line. You could do with Pacher knocking about a second off his lap, and Albon's going to knock about 2 seconds off his. Pacher's improved in the middle sector. Of course, Albon has. So Pacher at the moment is 2.5 seconds behind the lead car. Albon is 3.3 seconds off the lead car. Need them to go down to about 1.2, 1.5, just to be fairly safe, I think. Pacher goes at least 2 seconds down. Albon goes 1.3. That's the difference a clear lap makes.
That's P7.
So it was a good lap.
Keep focus on the brakes on the way in if you can.
Yep, copy.
I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. Right, let's speed it forward. So at the moment, Albon's still sitting 7th, Pacher sitting 11th, top 15 qualify for the next round. Now come to all the cars. What we're looking at is how many of these ones here are improving their times. Norris is and Hulkenberg is. Chair's down to 12th. Hulkenberg went 7th. Norris is no longer improving, but Piastri is. Piastri goes 13th. Chair down to 13th now. Oh, the only one I'm really worried about there, oh god, Gasly's there, and Hamilton. Hamilton's time isn't getting any quicker. Gasly is improving. Hamilton pits. Well, that was a surprise. We need to see 5 black and finished flags below the chair. As he improves up to 5th. We've got 4 below. Actually, Piastri's probably below as well. Joe's on a fast lap. I think we're safe. He's the only one still on a fast lap. And see, I like all of these red things, because these are all people who are going to take penalties. But, yeah, we got 2 into that session. That tyre. %. We got this car, so we got the car slightly better. Suffering from a bit of oversteer.
Just remember the front brakes and the front tire, Tim.
Okay.
Actually, one of the things I did say I was going to do last night, I'm going to do tonight. And saying I got a couple of Funko Pop from the gift wish list for my birthday, but I also ordered 2 for myself. I got 2 especially for 2 reasons. We got Pride supporting Robin. And we got this is actually a protector. The breast cancer supporting Superman. So they'll getting a space up on the shelf later on. But yeah, they were ones I bought because of collection. It's starting to grow. We were into double figures now. And if anybody who does want to donate any more to them, there is some still on the personal wish list. I do actually have another couple of ones coming, but they're not ones that are on that list.
It's clear ahead. We're going to
Right, we got cars. We've got an Aston Martin there, which hopefully will get on the way up to the Upper Rouge. I think the chair might have an issue with him. Oh, get him. Yep, there we go. That's fine. There's another Aston Martin up ahead, and we hopefully might be far enough back from him. Where's Pacher going to get him? Oh, not. Yeah, oh, there you go. Just, yeah, nicely timed. Sweeps past him. Right, there's the next one. Oh, okay. Didn't have to take his foot off the pedal, that's good. A Red Bull up ahead. Almost clear there, and he's clear of the Red Bull as well. And of course we've still got a chance if anybody wants to be the first on the new donation list, the cheer list, host list. The raid list actually needs updating. Unfortunately I can't change the data there.
Negative where you can.
Just a standard in lap, standard in lap. Okay, copy.
The chair lost a bit of time on that lap. So plenty of chances for people to get up their names on the first on this since now we're back on Twitch. And if it all works out, we will be here for the foreseeable. And of course, we've got some September going as well. So I think it's what 25% off the price of subscriptions at the moment on Twitch. And of course, if you've got an Amazon one, of course you can use it, and you haven't used it, you can use that for free. Right. Let's move it forward. See, Verstappen's out of place, it's just not good. I mean, if Sainz's time is right, then Albon's done well to get in there in 5th. I decided to sign it because at the time he was the one winning all the F3 races in this, in my save. And I just wanted a better drive. I mean, he's starting to get, he's coming good. He has been doing really well. I mean, he started off really awful. He was literally crashing every opportunity he got. He cost me a fortune in the few races. Right, first runs are done. Albon 9th, Chair 14th. Chair did get delayed. I'm going to send him out. But yeah, they're doing okay. I'll send you out as well. At the moment, I've got to finish this career mode before I even think about the next one.
Brake temp on this outlap. Yep, copy.
If I did a helmet Marco career mode, I'd end up having to fire everyone. Right, Chair's the lead car out. It's getting better because I mean he's been with us for about, well, this is race 13, so I think it's about 10 races he's now been with us. So I mean he'll be getting better. I think there was a bit of a disagreement to start with, mainly because he was making the engineering team. I can, well, yeah, to a point. I mean, you run this in your staff, the drivers. I mean, you can't go down to like the individual mechanics, but yeah, you can fire pretty much any of the. I mean, we've replaced a lot of the engineering personnel. Right, please, no one come out the pits. flaming McLaren. We've got a few cars coming out the pits now. You got to understand this, if you fire people, it costs you money.
And then go push.
Not always. Because if that was the case, then of course Perez wouldn't be at Red Bull. Come on, Alpine, get out of the way. Pacheco is going quicker, but now it doesn't help. He's now got these cars in front of him. They need to improve the penalty system in this. Albon's not improving. I mean, this is the problem here. You've got Verstappen and Perez both in like 10th and 13th. Pacheco is going quicker though. Albon's improving now. Come on. Chair out the final corner. Goes 12th. Albon out the final corner. I need to find out with the McLaren. Yeah, didn't improve. Good evening, Adam. How are you, my friend?
Currently P9. Let's just focus on brakes on the way in, brakes on the way in. Okay.
I don't think we're going to get to Q3. So you got Verstappen and Perez there. I don't even want to watch. Hopefully nothing too serious. Verstappen flying along. I was trying to see if there's a... He might get delayed by these cars here. Not enough. Yeah, Verstappen goes quickest. Drops Albon now into the danger seat. And there we go, Perez goes second, and both our cars go out. But we're going to gain race spots. I mean, that's the thing we've got to look at. I mean, there's potentially we should be able to get past some of these in the sprint. But then we've also got the likes of Hamilton behind us as well. I mean, look at this. You can look at it behind us. Hamilton, Norris. Oh, we've got a practice session next. Right, quick 2-minute break, and I'll be right back. Man, trying to cool down. This is ridiculous temperature at the moment. Right, we can't change anything in the cars really because they are in part firmware conditions. I'm going to give him a little bit more front wing to see if that makes a difference. I'm focused more on the main race than... We got a dry circuit. Not overly worried. I'm just going to put them out there and get them to run round. I should have given them more fuel. But yeah, this is just a practice session, so ooh, cheers quicker. Yeah, Albon's in a group of cars. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already followed, hit that follow button. We are going to be here on Thursday and Saturday nights with some F1 Manager. Oh, we've got a virtual safety car. Not our cars. And theory is Friday and Sunday night with F1 with Satisfactory. Oh, it's Leclerc, it's crashed.
VSC. Positive on the Delta. Okay.
And no replay. Yeah, we're going to try it out for a while. I've talked about it with a few people, and we've all seemed to notice that YouTube streaming just seems to have gone a little bit quiet lately. And we don't know whether it's that YouTube is just not promoting the streams or letting people know we're streaming, but they've just been very, very quiet lately. So we've moved back over to Twitch. We only left Twitch because of a few technical issues before, but I think that was more down to the old PC. And this one is a lot better than the last one. So, yeah, for the foreseeable, we plan on being here. Especially if more and more people get involved with what we do. But yeah, I love it so far. Again, got to get used to a few different things. Still a few tweaks to iron out. Of course, you've got channel points you can spend as well. So again, it just allows a little bit more interaction, I find, as well. So, yeah.
No, watch the white line on exit. Or put it back in the garage.
Right, let's go there. You've got 20 laps of fuel left. Run plan. That. See, it's gone the wrong way. Let's try that. No, get that, mate. It's a strange time. I remember when I moved out. Well, not much the first time, but when I made the big move, which was 23 years ago, I moved one end of the country to the other, and that was such a shock to the system. I'd never been so far away from my family as I was. Right, Albion's now gone quicker. See, we're a bit more in race pace now. Yeah, no, I get that, mate. Totally get that. Well, you'll always still be close to us, Adam. Put him out of the use set of softs just to see if it improves him. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with you? Those tyres. Yeah. And I still get times I miss, I'm lucky I've got my aunt and uncle just up the road. I miss my brother. I haven't seen my brother in a few years because he's at one end of the country, I'm at the other. We're at 83%, so the setup's slightly better. Well, if there's anything we can do to help Adam, we're here to help. I'm going to do this just to... No. I'm going to do that. There you go, Adam. Something to cheer you up. Right, coming to the end of the session now nearly. I am going to be adding more stuff to the stream points because I said this, because we're only going to set it up. It's one of the things I've got to do tomorrow, so hopefully by tomorrow night there'll be a few more things on there. I've got editing to do for the AOB channel, so if anyone doesn't know who I am, I've been doing YouTube for 5.5 years, streamed on both Twitch and YouTube, on and off. Started with Twitch, went to YouTube, went back to Twitch, went back to YouTube, now back on Twitch. I'm planning on this for the foreseeable. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have, of course, my Red Event Games channel, which you can check out there. Mostly simulation style games, and mostly kind of longer playthroughs. And then also we have the AOB channel, which is my music reaction channel. And Red Event Games has been going 5.5 years. The AOB channel has been going coming up to 6 months, but is doing stupidly well. Videos out daily on both channels. So yeah, come and be part of what we do. Join us in the chat. You can join us in Discord as well. Yeah. Well, it'll be 6 months in about 10 days that we've been doing the AOB channel. And I mean, it passed 4,000 subscribers this week. I think we're already nearly at 4,000. We're closing on the 4,100 very quickly at the moment. It's just mad. But yeah, my plan tomorrow is do some editing for the AOB channel tomorrow, and then do some work on the stream side of things and tweak a few bits and pieces. I've got a big gap above me here which I want to do something with. There is a reason for the gap on between the 2 banners. That is where any alerts, so if you hit the follow button, subscribe button, raid, anything like that, you'll get an alert pop up there. So yeah, it's all fun. We've already got 1 subscriber again back on here. Mr. Game Time UK used his Prime sub, which we appreciate. And of course, when you hit any of that stuff, it also, in theory, changes some of my light patterns and things like that, which again, I want to tie into rewards. If there's anyone getting reward ideas, don't be afraid to let me know either, because again, you may have seen on something on another channel that you particularly like, you think you can integrate. That's be good. But yeah, we're now 7th and 8th. So literally got 0.05 of a second between both cars. There we go. Stream Elements even popping up with a reminder. I don't have many Stream Elements things running.
Here's the replay. It was the Williams driver we see there. Things were all right here. Very heavy on the brakes. They were just unable to do much about it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. Right, so that's because coming to the end of the last practice, we're going to get into the sprint race next. There you go. Confidence is a lot better now. But the track acclimatization is still rubbish. But confidence wise, there you go. Both up a bit better.
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise.
I do apologise for sweating. It's so warm here at the moment. I mean, according to this, it is still, what, 19 degrees outside at the moment.
Define the starting order for the Grand Prix itself.
Points go to the top finishers in the sprint. And with no mandatory pit stops, it's all about the racing on the track.
Well, teams will need to be clever. There's no time to relax. It's the sprint around Spa.
Confidence just means there are going to be more things when they go into... What's that? Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not going to allow that on my channel. I love it when you get these people promoted, asking to do stuff. Right. "15 laps. Hard going on a soft tyre. So confidence means they're going to try more stuff. They're going to be braver, things like that. Or do I play it safe and go on the medium tyre and go? No, don't go intermediate. I'm going to do the same. It'd help if I actually selected it, wouldn't it? Right there. Let's go off the line hard. Actually, no, let's stay sensible off the line. Build up a bit of fuel and then push.
Long and challenging laps await the drivers in today's sprint here at Spa.
And once the lights go out here at Spa, the attention will shift
Mediums.
to the first corner, a turn that has seen its fair share of dramatic incidents over the years.
Forget the scheduled pit stops today. It's all about racing.
Medium route.
Here we are, the sprint.
Oh no,
around
soft.
Spa
Medium,
Francorchamps.
soft. That looks like hards.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Overtake on the
Come on.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Okay.
The chair's got Hamilton closing all over them already. Oh no, hang on, yeah. That's Hamilton and Norris going side by side, so hopefully they'll battle and lead the chair alone. Definitely an interesting choice of tyre selections amongst all the teams. Chair's all the way back of the Alpine, but with Magnussen all over the back of him. The RS is now on. Chair's got Hamilton over the back of him.
Increase lift and coast. Okay, copy.
Going into the DRS zone. Everyone's kind of got DRS on each other. Magnussen's had to back off already from the looks of it. Tyres are still tracking okay. Chair is over, isn't it? Gasly, the race is going, will not have DRS this next time. Oh, he has. He managed to close it in at the last minute. Okay. What you thought about it then? Right.
Yeah. Deploy. Okay.
Staying just close enough to his teammate to get DRS. Yeah, no problem at all, mate. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I think it's just the heat got to me. I don't think I just put quite enough fluid. Either I put too much fluid or just not quite enough. It's just so warm at the moment. Come on, you can get this guy. Oh, it's ridiculous. I've got a fan going there and I'm still sweating.
It's critical we overtake.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him the same. Someone's spun. Hulkenberger's spun. Yeah, mate. That was a car, 2 cars in front of us. It's actually enabled us to gain a place. We're in the points. Well, no, we're not in the points because it's only top 8. Both our cars are putting pressure on the cars in front. Let's go to the chair for a second. Oh, go on, Pacher, go on, Pacher. Albon's actually up to ninth. How's Albon up to ninth? He's got past Gasly. Got to try and now close this gap onto Ocon, because otherwise, they keep saying it's going to cool down, but it hasn't yet. That's a fast circuit. It's a long and fast circuit. Yeah, look at it. You've got basically a nice long straight there. This is all kind of nice, sensible corners, and you've only got really a couple of sharp ones. Well, Pacheco, it's not offering replays today. Pacheco's got himself up to 12th. It looks like there's going to be another ad break in a second. But Albon is only one place now off a point. What makes it tricky for him to catch Ocon is Ocon's getting a tow from Russell. Somebody else has spun. Alonso.
Now this happens down at turn 8. And the rear just lets go. And that won't do anything to help those tyres.
Alonso got back on before we could get up close to him. No problem at all, mate. You take care.
I think you can reduce lifting coast.
If you need us, you know where we are. Come on. There's another yellow flag.
Yellow ahead. Yeah.
Leclerc has crashed.
And it was involving Leclerc this time.
Why is in sector 2?
And ends up in the wall. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
We'll start the lifting coast now. Got it.
So, if you missed it, what happened while that advert was going is Leclerc binned it, coming out of the last corner, put his car straight off into a wall. We've got another yellow flag. Tsunoda for the third time in this Grand Prix
we're down
weekend.
At turn 5. And the car fails to respond. What caused that, I wonder?
It's an Alpha Tauri, that's what caused that. Albon is now sitting in 8th place. Pacheco is up to the 11th. I mean, the bit you're concerned is Pacherd not really closing on Gasly. Albon has now got within that 1 second of Russell. So next DRS zone, we should start hopefully closing up. But he will have DRS on Ocon. And Magnussen's got DRS. Oh, the ex-Magnussen closed up so much on us.
Can use the overtake.
Yep, copy.
Is this because we're running on softer tyres? They're running on medium and our tyres are just starting to work properly. He's making the move already. Trying to go round the outside, which will give him the inside into this next bit. Up to 7th.
We're making progress. Nice work.
P7.
As we hit the halfway point of the race. Not too shabby. Can we dispatch the other Alpine? Running up the inside. There we go. P6. But they will have DRS on us.
Nice.
This is good.
But we're pulling away. The chair is closing on Gasly. We've got to remember there's cars in this group ahead of us that are going to be taking penalties, so we could get a nice start position.
Let's reduce lifting coast.
.3 seconds behind Alonso. The chair's only half as high. The chair's the next one we're going to watch. And this is mental.
Increase lifting coast.
Chair has got DRS on Gasly. I think he's just going to sail past him. Upper Rouge. He's on hard tyres. Yeah, there is. Why are they on hard tyres? Right, he's 2.2 seconds behind Magnussen. It's Whisper. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
And already attacking the points. Gotta love it. So they're there for It's Whisper. And hello to you. No, no, no. So Pacheco's pulled away 1.2 seconds from Gasly, down to 1.6 to Magnussen. Albon's still sitting just over 2 seconds behind Alonso. And we've got 4 laps left to go. I'll turn up the boost.
Excuse up the overtake.
As you go do on both cars. I think Alonso's the only one realistically in sight. I think because Alonso's 5 seconds behind Sainz. Pacheco has got Hamilton closing in on him. Magnussen's a good possibility, and so is Russell. So he's a chance, Pacheco, if he really pushed it, and we got some nice clean overtakes, could get into the points as well. But Pacheco's not scored a point yet, so it'd be very nice if we could get a point for him. Albon 1.2 seconds behind Hamilton, behind Alonso even. Oh, I don't even know who is behind. So yeah, it's been a good night. It's a Whisper. Hit that follow button. If you haven't already hit that follow button, why don't you do that as well? Also, if you've been watching, use up some of those channel points, people. That's what they're there for. But also, we are going to have some new tricks tomorrow night. The satisfactory build. It will be me on my own tomorrow night. Mr. Game Time UK is only gets back late on tomorrow night, so he's away at the moment. Skywin again. Right, come on, Albon. She has 1.1 second behind Russell now. Yeah. Gotta love a bit of the Beatles. Maybe I have to have some more sound effects.
Currently 3 laps remaining of the
And
race.
both are now in DRS range of the cars in front of them. A bit of fuel to burn up.
We can start reducing lift and coast.
Oh, he's just sailing past. Is he going to sail past Alonso? Round the corner. Still DRS. Come on, open up. Here we go. DRS. Alonso blocks. Chair is in a Mercedes sandwich. Is Alonso conceding the place? No, he's just trying to take the inside line, try and force Albon to go around the outside.
Okay, we want to increase lift and coast.
Gotta watch the boosts. Come on, Albon.
So that's 2 laps to go.
I want him to try and build up a bit before the last lap. Right, DRS again. Right, deploy.
Full deploy.
Come on, Kuchia. 1.5 laps. Get past 2 cars.
Just keep the pace up.
Full attack mode.
How many laps to go?
Oh, is he going to go for the inside? Is he going for the inside? He is. Oh, someone spun.
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead.
Ocon spun.
The team glued to the monitors and watching their hopes crumble away.
That has moved Pacher up to 9th. Come on, just going to get one car and you get a point. And he's got past Russell. No! Russell got back past him again. Then he gets past again. Oh, come on. Oh! Albon down the... Alonso down the inside. They're going wheel to wheel here. Yeah, you'll run out of ERS. Oh, I must go into Pacher. Running 8th. Could this be Pacher's first points?
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Albon coming through to take 5th place. Great result there for Albon.
Low in the pack. Okay, check a flag. 5.
And Pacher.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job.
Get in there, my boy. 5th and 8th. Because that also then gets them their start positions for the main race. I mean, Pacheco's going to be under pressure right from the start. He's going to have Russell and Hamilton. Well, Russell won't, 'cause Russell's got a penalty. Hamilton's right behind him.
And that's Alex Albon finishing in the points in today's sprint.
They've displayed some moments of quality here. All they need now is some fine-tuning to achieve great things.
And as I said, that is Pacheco's first F1 point. So happy with that. And again, I mean, okay, the times were so much. Look at that. Max Verstappen, a 1:41.7. The next car was half a second slower, which was his teammate. And then after that, Stroll was a second slower. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.
Motor car racing didn't have the best of starts at Spa-Francorchamps. Only one driver registered for the very first car race back in 1921, so a motorbike race replaced it instead. Times have changed, and now Spa is a solid fixture on the F1 calendar. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
Well, this may well be another Belgian Grand Prix for the ages, so stick around and find out how it all ends.
So there is rain forecast for this one, which should make it interesting. We didn't hit that one. Yeah. Right. So we're going to be starting in 5th and 7th. So, not too bad. And that will be after this break. Right, let's have a look at this. We're going to go here for a second and look at, right. So it's saying around 27, the rain's coming in. I do the same as last time. I'm not going to plan the second part of the strategy, but I think if we go hard on the hard tyre, or I think we go hard on the hard tyre. That's going to go quite heavy. What do we reckon? I'll create that one. I want to have a look at tyres. Start on a set of used. Go on to that. I mean, this strategy is actually. Hang on, mate. No, it's just too tight. So after will only take me to about lap 22, 23. I need to get to about lap 28. If I took it easy on a set of mediums, but I'm faster going on the hards. Yeah, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to put him on a different strategy. We go with that one. Let's do it.
We've got 44 laps ahead of us here in Spa as we get ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. Yuki
Medium,
Tsunoda
medium.
will be hoping things go his way today.
They'll be a bit frustrated to start in P18. But if they nail their race strategy, who knows what they can pull off?
Yeah, probably a get
And it
fit,
looks
not
like
finish.
we're good to go. You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix.
There's our two cars right there.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
It's critical, yeah, we take. Yeah.
Albon is already challenging Sainz for fourth place.
Use the overtake. Okay.
Actually, I did lose a space to Hamilton, but I thought he might. It depends how we're doing. Magnussen is pressuring Albon. Ocon is pressuring Chair. I mean, if we can stay close enough to those cars in front once DRS comes in, it could get interesting. Because that's been our problem in the past. We're normally too far behind. Verstappen, fastest man on the circuit. No, you got to put Radio B at the start. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Chris. We'll try and burn off some fuel. Chair's managing to hold off Ocon, but is dropping quite a bit behind Hamilton. There's a yellow flag. Someone's spun.
We've got a yellow flag here.
De Vries.
I just lost the ramp.
Yeah. See, Albon's now dropped back a second and a half from
Increase lifting coast.
Okay, copy.
they settle down into race pattern.
DRS model.
currently P5.
Good evening, Han, Mr. Younger. How you doing, mate? You missed a hell of a sprint race. Yeah, he's going to get another DRS.
Let's crack on.
Yeah, Ocon got past Pacher as well. I mean, Pacher I am expecting to have issues because he is on a hard tyre. So he's not going to be as quick technically as other cars. The difference is there's a good chance they're going to have to pit before the rain appears, where he's going to go all the way through to the rain. Welcome back, Adam. We can actually deploy.
Use the overtake. Yeah, copy.
Albon got 5th and Pacher got 8th, so both cars got points. Which is the first time, well, it's the first point Pacher's ever got. So yeah, really, really happy with the sprint race. Currently, Albon's dropped a space from the start, Pacher's dropped 2, but I've got them both on different strategies. And at the moment it's looking like Pacher's strategy is the better one. Because he's only about 5 seconds behind Albon and running on a lot harder tyre. Yes, about lap 27, 28. Well, it's down to about lap 26 now. So Albon's doing a double soft run before he gets to the wet. Pacher is going all the way through to that point on hard tyres. Hamilton really closing up on Albon. Norris closing up on Pacher. As I said, I'm not worried about it because Pacher is the only driver on hard tyres. Every other driver is liable to have to pit before the rain. Yeah. Well, I mean, as I was saying, Williams were the first team that I really got behind. Of course, that was the days of Mansell, PK, Damon Hill. To the point, Alan Prost and Senna, which is probably when I actually did go off them a bit. And it's also, whilst that, I got into Formula One, and Formula One also got me into more music tastes, because the BBC One theme was The Chain, Fleetwood Mac, which of course is the Rumours album, which is behind me. Oh, Chair's back up. Chair's up to 9th. Oh, we got overtaken by Norris, and then we overtook him. Albon's back pressuring Magnussen. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We've got a red flag. We've got a red flag. Oh. Sonoda again bins it. Now this could be interesting. The track is delayed 20 minutes. So I think it's going to get us nearer. Are we going to start? Is it going to be a rolling start, or is it going to be
ready to get this race
no grid start?
Again. It's lights out, and away we go.
Now we can start reducing lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Need to see where the rain is now. 1, 2, about 4 laps. Albon is giving that Ferrari hassle again. Oh, go on, get past him. No.
As soon as I try to race anyone, I just have no shot.
Keep pushing.
He's got him. He's got him. Albon up to 4th. Cheers, got past Hamilton. Go on. Actually, full on attack, because they've only got to do about 4 or 5 laps on these tyres.
Now.
One, 2, 3. I reckon we're looking about lap 12 or 13. We're going to have to pit. So 5 laps, full throttle. Means we are also going to be going back on to dry tyres. And it makes such a change for us to be fighting up near the front of the grid. He's dropped the Ferrari. Well, yeah, it's been a great restart by both. Jen is still harassing Ocon. You know the wet weather's coming soon. I'm not going to worry about the fact he's cooking his tyres. I reckon we've got 4 minutes till the rain starts. The RS is open. On up the inside, into third place. Get in there, my boy.
We're making progress.
Go on, let's get after the Red Bulls.
It's currently P3.
Gotta watch that again.
Let's see
Gotta
what
watch that again.
happened there. Here we are down at turn 7. It's there for the taking. Up into third and contending for a podium place.
Albon must be hating Albon in this scene. Actually, that was Stroll. Alonso's down actually in 10th. Yeah, we're getting attention from the bots tonight. Luckily the smart mod is picking it up. In about 2 laps. Come on, Pachia, join in the party. The Red Bulls have speeded up now. We were closing on them. Stroll has closed a bit up on us. We're going to go to Pachia. Go on, Pachia. I have to tell him easy on his ERS because he's battered it. Right, we may be coming in next time round. I know the tyres are too hot, I don't care. Rain's coming down.
The rain side.
Yeah, copy.
Why does that matter if the tyres are too hot? Because it means the rubber starts move. If the rubber gets softer and it moves, so you don't have as much grip. I had a voice in my ear. Cheers, just managed to get up a space.
Right then, we can take a look now. Right, we're at turn 9. That's the location for this one. There's the opening. Up that takes them to 7th place.
Do I make the call? Do I make the call? Yeah, pit.
Okay, box. Box. Boxing for the Inter.
You're not going to get round for another lap. Yeah, everyone's coming in.
Box.
Look at the pit lane. This is when it's going to get busy.
Just be wary.
Everyone's in the
Free.
pits.
Okay.
So far, no one's gone past. Come on, release.
Be clear at pit exit.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Yeah, copy.
Bottas has a pit stop issue.
The Alfa Romeo team there standing by. That front
I wouldn't go
right
on.
won't tighten though.
So, Pacher lost out in that pit stops because of so many people being in the pits. Because we had to double stack. So basically you've got most of like one car from each team in the front bit, because every car was coming in and having, because you've got one slot. For those who don't know Formula 1, most people who watch what they do, you've got one slot, of course 2 cars coming in very close together. One's got to wait. Right. We're looking at doing about 21 laps. 21, 22, well, yeah, probably about... Yeah, about 20 laps. Yeah, these tyres should be fine. I mean, I am expecting us to drop down because we've got Perez and Sainz chasing after us. But I mean, the fact that we're running third, and justifiably third, that's why Stroll, who we'd actually got past, and his pit stop was quicker, got ahead of us. Because Perez, who was second, of course had to wait for Verstappen to pit. So that's why he's now fourth. So Perez lost out big time there. Pacher lost out. Russell probably lost out. Really is going to get worse. Yeah, you can't actually alter that.
Maximum pace now.
Yep.
Chair is behind Norris. Right, let's tell you to attack. We're going to have a look at the chair. The chair is we've got Norris in the orange McLaren, chair in of course the Williams, and then we've got the Ferrari of Leclerc behind him. Of course, no ERS, no DRS because of the wet weather. Just notice the Pacheco's managed to get his tyres to a better temperature than Albon has. Go on, Pacheco. Up to 9th. Pacheco's enjoying being in points places in this race.
Okay, back off.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Albon's tyre temperature went shooting up. And of course, Pacheco is in the inferior version of our car as well. Why is Albon not actually gaining really any?
Okay, press
Hold overtake. Yep, okay. And it's go push. Yes, copy.
Perez is closing in on Albon. I mean, so Perez has got the gap down to about a second. So I mean, I'm surprised it's taken him that long to catch. Actually, let's do something sensible here.
Let's get the pack under control. Keep pushing.
Yeah. I mean, the problem I can see is, I mean, we know ourselves, our car is probably the 8th quickest. Kuche has proven that. He's sitting in 9th. He has closed up to, he's closing on Magnussen. We haven't watched the weather yet. We're just about to get to the peak of the weather. Alonso's overtaking Sainz. You know, Alonso is just a master of wet weather. And we've got another. See, that seems to be getting later. That's about 34 now. 35. As I said, that's the thing with this game, is the weather altered, and that's like Formula 1. Is if you watch a race when the weather's changeable, you know, you'll hear them say rain's coming in 10 minutes, but then it could appear in 5, or it could not appear. It could just change direction. You know, it's when we talk about, oh, it's going to, you know, the weather, you know, range, we talk about an area. Formula One, they can be talking about a section of the track. Right, Alden, what are you doing?
And go, push.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Alden because he is literally now, look, got Alonso and Sainz. And it doesn't surprise. I mean, Alonso is in an Aston Martin, and we know the Aston Martin is quicker than the Williams. We had a great restart in the drive. Chair is just destroying his pack. I mean, he closed right up to Magnussen and now he's dropping back from him again. So we should have some consistent kind of weather for about another 8 laps and then it's going to start improving. Albon's managed to pull out another couple of seconds again. And look at the tyre conditions. Yeah, we're all about the same. Albon was the fastest man around last time round. I mean, this circuit obviously suits our car. That's all I can say. We shouldn't be nowhere near as competitive as this. Yeah, I know they were overheating. Canada from about 10 years ago. There's a time limit on a normal race. So you've got a 2 hour from when, you basically got a 2 hour maximum limit. So the longest real life race doesn't really exist. But in the past, it never. They used to stop the clock when there was a stop session, and Canada. Oh, it must be about 10 years ago. The weather kept changing. There was incidents, all sorts. So there was all sorts of red flags and everything. But they used to stop the clock. So that race went on for about 6 hours, I think it was. But no, races have limits now, so you wouldn't get something like that again. Let's cool the tyres a little bit.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
I mean, if Chris is about, he might be able to remember which year of Canada it was. Or even Adam might remember. Adam, no, actually, Adam probably won't. Adam's probably too young. Chris probably will remember. It's one of those classic races. If I remember right, Jenson Button won it, even after crashing into his own teammate. There's so many great stories with F1. You just know where to go and look for them. Right, we're just at the halfway point. We're getting into an exciting part of the race in the next bit. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be right back. So I was also, while I was on break there, I was doing something silly. I was doing some recording this afternoon, and I stepped out of the room. My living room is right there. And as I stepped out of this room into that one, I looked at the floor and thought, oh, what's that strange thing on the floor? And it was actually a wall lizard. So he's somewhere still in my flat because I can't find the little sod. So, yeah, I'm going to Pachea because he's now involved in a battle. Track is now starting to dry slightly. So we're looking for getting to that 1mm side of things. Come on, Pachea. There's enough of a gap now that if we had to double stop the cars, there's a yellow flag. The Vries is locked up again.
So we're heading now into turn 5. And the car just locks. But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
He got lapped. Come on, Pachea. He's going to come under attack from the Ferrari now as well. Magnussen is slowing both these cars up. Go on, Pachea. Go on, Pachea. We're getting nearer and nearer to that weather point, about
Copy.
5 laps, I reckon.
Let's have a look at that. Right, so this was the 4th corner.
4th corner?
Struggling with the car. And they ended
A second
up
ago that was the 5th
passenger.
corner. Bottas
Let's
locked up.
take a look at the replay. Right, let's have a look here as we go into turn 8. And there's the lockup. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
You can afford to drop back.
Yep, copy.
We've got a 4-second lead over Alonso. Has he got the run on Magnussen this time? Doesn't look it. There's a yellow flag, someone else has spun.
Yellow head, yellow head.
Copy.
Alonso.
Yeah, what the
Pirouetted
snake?
it then. Right, he's got it back up and running in 6th place. Oh, no, I'm quite surprised no one made a comment about my lizard storm. So. The problem I've got is I know out of these 3 cars we're going to make the most pit stop. And the chair goes off.
Struggle a bit with front looking, guys.
Drops him down to 10th. Lost 2 speed, lost only a place, but he's now got Ocon right behind him. Gotta get him to cool the tyres. It's just annoying that we lost that space. But there's a prime example of what happens when the tyres get too hot.
So Alex, I'm expecting dry.
Yeah, copy.
Go push.
Yeah, copy.
We're about to hit the bit where it's going to start improving. We're going to have about 15 laps to do. I think we may be looking at medium tyres. Right, he's got the temperatures down on the tyres now. He's starting to open up from Ocon. Just surprised that the track's still technically getting wetter. Perez has actually got past Stroll. Jared is trying to shift from Ocon. But Albon is only 5 seconds behind Stroll. There is still a chance of a podium here if we get this right. Or if somebody in front of us gets it wrong.
Okay, back off.
Yes, copy.
Right, track is now going to start drying. Ah! Got a safety car.
And there's been quite a crash.
Okay, it's a safety car.
Now we're watching Esteban Ocon here. With not much room to move. Oh, and the car's there, unable to keep out of each other's way. An unfortunate moment, yes, but as any driver will know, this is an unforgiving sport. And clearly then, not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
Red flag. Ocon out. Right, we're down to Pacher.
What the was that, honestly? Oh.
And for the crew watching on in the garage, that really must have been a hard one to take.
Hang on, how's Pacher out? So it was Pacher that crashed, not Albon. Yeah, I'm going to go flat out on a set of mediums.
We're set once more. And soon
That
we'll
was
continue
annoying.
this race. out, and away we go.
Let's close this gap. Let's use the overtake.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. It should be allowed us to change the controls because I've got them on safety car setup. We've got 12 laps to go. Most of the other cars are on soft tyres because they can. They had a spare set of softs. We didn't. We're not going to have to worry about any more weather in the course of this race, no. That's annoying. It's also going to be expensive. Why do my lights go blue? Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. Saints locked up.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Right,
That's going to
we're
probably
down
put him
at
right the way to the
turn
back.
5. Well, you can see the lockup, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Yeah, he's all the way to the back. Oh, somebody's gone out.
Yellow ahead. Yep, copy.
Stroll. Car in front of us.
And look at the team there. They all knew what that moment meant.
So that's taken Stroll. That corner's taken Stroll out and Precher out. And Ocon.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Copy.
So now we're on a podium position. Oh, come. "11 laps to go. We've got Verstappen and Perez in front of us. Albon is sitting third. Alonso in fourth.
Gareth enabled.
Oh. I've got to keep pushing. If I want to get a podium, I've got to keep pushing because otherwise Alonso's going to close up on us. He's on fast. I'm pretty sure he's on the faster tyre. No, he's on mediums as well. He's in a faster car. And if he gets within 1.5, or within 1 second, he's got us. Right, we're only worrying about one car now. it wrong that I'm wishing something happens to the Red Bulls? I don't want a red flag. Albin, the former Red Bull driver, kicked out and moved, demoted because they thought he wasn't good enough, is now 2.3 seconds behind them in a crap car. I'm just watching the gap between ourselves and Alonso, trying to keep it around that just over 2 second mark if I can. The Red Bulls are on soft tyres, so unless they suddenly go off, which I doubt, because then we're literally doing a sprint now. I would have gone on soft if I'd had enough sets of them. Perez is gone past Verstappen and pulled out a bit of a gap. We've opened a gap on Alonso. It's now up to nearly 3 seconds. Magnussen is further 5 seconds behind in 5th. Then Hamilton, half a second behind him. Russell on his tail. Leclerc in 8th. It's definitely
You can afford to drop back.
Copy.
come on. When we can run we're able to run the engine on a higher fuel setting because we're going to come over the line with tons of fuel left. If one of those Red Bulls gets it wrong, they could take the other one out. Seven laps to go. I mean, if I push, we got a chance we could close the gap a bit. Oh, what the heck? Let's go for it.
So we can close the gap to the cars ahead.
Oh, all of a sudden we got three. Oh, that's the leader. Come on. We'll close the gap by about 0.2 of a second. But they'll pull it away now because of the DRS. But we've got 4 seconds on Alonso.
Okay, back off.
Okay, copy.
Hamilton is up to 5th. I'm dreading seeing the repair bill on Pacher's car. I reckon, I mean, I know it says the chassis is damaged, front wing's going to be damaged, side pods could be damaged as well. Therefore, gearbox might be smashed, engine could be damaged. It means I really can't spend anything between these two races. Well, we should actually get some budget money as well.
Currently low on pack.
Yeah. How many laps do we have?
6 to go.
Gonna have to sacrifice some of the lead to harvest some of the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 3 seconds behind now. Looks like Perez got Verstappen pinned as well. Perez has just opened up and just pulled away. So unless we get a Pacher type crash and we bounce off the wall and takes out Ocon, I don't see Perez and Verstappen causing each other any issues. Verstappen's now a second and a half behind. Alonso seems to have settled for 4th.
Laps to go.
Yeah, let's just start
Happy to
easing it
manage
back.
tyre short term.
Yes, copy.
Ease it back, let's see if we can get this through to the finish, get the podium. It'll be a second one of the season. It just protects the car a bit more. Well, Leclerc's got past Hamilton. There was no point us taking any unnecessary risks. Once we got that, we knew we couldn't close on the cars in front. Alonso's not being able to close on us. Well, he can, but we can always speed up again.
4 laps to go.
Yep, copy.
There's a virtual safety car now as well.
Yeah, see. Positive on the Delta.
Okay. And yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened
Stroll's
there?
crashed. Just slid off.
Sorry.
And not much that the team can do about that one.
If you've got any pace left, it'll be good now.
Okay. I think we can reduce lift and coast.
I was going to say I don't need to turn it down because we've got excess. And this should take us more through the last couple, get over a couple of laps where I wanted to chase us down. I mean, we've now dropped all of a sudden quite a lot behind Verstappen, which I don't get. And we're down to just 15 cars left in the race.
Laps to go.
I mean, the fact is, you're still going, I mean, even though we're under a speed restriction, we're still doing, what, 130 mile an hour.
BSC endings.
Copy.
DRS enabled. We're happy to push.
Yeah.
Tires are cold. Alonso managed to close the gap quite a lot there. And he still is. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to push.
Copy.
Go push.
Yes.
We've only got just over 2 seconds. 2 laps to go. That's all that's between them two. And that's the problem with the restart. The safety, virtual safety guys, our tyres went back to being cold again. So we've got to get the heat back into, well, we're getting the heat back into them now. We've got the gap starting to creep up again. Last lap.
You can afford to drop back.
Okay.
Just easing him off a little bit because I just don't want him to take. All Formula One fans, we've seen, I think, people blow it on the last lap of a race. Oh, yeah, coming up round for the podium. It's been a good drive. I said, shame about the chair. That is what happens when you bounce off a wall.
Yeah, we're back on low on back again.
Got it.
Don't care. There you go. Third place.
Okay, that's the flag.
Great result. Absolutely amazing result. Our second podium of the year. The first one was a bit lucky. But this one, I mean, he was overtaking cars. I mean, okay, yes. Stroll bouncing out did help in this case a little bit, but last time it was a lot of cars had to go out.
Alex Albon put in an absolute showstopper of a drive today.
Definitely a well-deserved podium. You've got to say their race strategy was very good indeed.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene. The team getting their first chance to congratulate their driver on a job well done. And there's Alex Albon now, taking to the podium alongside his fellow drivers.
And that's podium number 2, down to the hard work of the driver and the whole team, of course.
And there you have it, a smiley podium lineup at the Belgian Grand Prix. Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
Yeah.
That is that for this weekend's F1 action here in Belgium.
One side of the guy is really
Formula
happy.
One
Actually, the
won't
whole
be
team would be
straight
happy.
too
But the
far.
second
We'll
one
be
is the
heading
car's
to the
going to
dunes
be
of
totaled.
Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.
So there we go. Alex Albon, third place. Actually, his time wasn't that bad. Fastest lap was 1:43.09. He was only about 0.15 of a second slower than Perez. And if you look at the other cars, he was the second fastest driver on the grid. That's actually really impressive. And that moves Albon up 3 spaces. He's now actually ahead of both the Mercedes drivers. Chair down in 18th with this one solitary point. I don't care, it's a point. Constructors, we are still 6th. Pretty much guaranteed 6th. We've only got Haas, McLaren, Alpha Tauri, Alfa Romeo behind us. Got a bit of a... We're only 26 behind Alpine. But we've got a 39 point. The other half. Oh. Yeah, what a surprise we're not on there again. We're the only team with no points from the pit stop competition. Chair's some slow one, but that's because he got delayed. This is a pit carjack delay, but that's because he was delayed in the pits because everyone came in. Yeah, I mean, they did well. I said, apart from Chair's crash. Come away with 4 million. But I got a funny feeling that's what's going to cost us to fix Chair's car. So, mid-season board review. Season objective on target. Target position is 8th, current position 6th. Long-term objective. Score points in 50% of the season's races. We've got 10 races from done so far this season, but they wanted us to do it by 2025. We should achieve that this season. Cash bonus based on the confidence in your leadership. They're giving us $1.5 million bonus. So we've got 7.4 million at the moment in the bank. So that's good. I need to hold on to as much of that as I can. Well, because we've still got to do some work on the car. Front wing manufactured. Vasseur took the F2 race. Gotha the F3. I am so tempted to try and sign him as my reserve driver. Not my reserve driver, my third driver. Right, here we go. We've got to replace suspension in car 1. Fine. Chassis W23 destroyed. Front wing destroyed. Side pods failed. Engine took a hit as well. Okay, we might actually be able to get away with that. Using parts, just developing a few new ones, that's fine. Front wing research. Which bits have we done? Done that. So we've done the chassis front wing. Trying to make it a bit more tolerant in dirty air. Because that's where we struggle a lot. Another bit of work done for the next car. I have no idea where we need to start at. Probably nowhere near enough. Contract declined. Salary was too low. Okay. Considering retiring soon. Actually, I want to have a look at. What salary are you on? 735. I don't want to go too high. I mean, he's already landing a lot more than my current reserve driver. There we go. So you hear about reserve next season. So that's cool. That's So that's, I mean, he's a better driver than him. He's only 67, and Bashir is a 75. Yeah, 75 rated driver. So that's that. I mean, he's actually already kind of equal with Liam Lawson, who's a reserve driver. Fittipaldi, Moreau, Baltazar? Who is he a reserve for? Alfa Romeo. So, yeah, we're going to have a better reserve driver next year, and of course our current drivers are getting better all the time. And Alex Albon is 82 rated, Chair's up to 77. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Right, we'll be looking forward to that in the next one. So we're back tomorrow night with some Satisfactory, hopefully all being well. You can stay up to date with information if you follow us on Twitter. But yeah, back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, doing some build there. Do check out the main gaming channel and of course the AOB channels. And yeah, back tomorrow. Thank you everyone who's joined us tonight. Thank you to It's Whisper for hitting that follow button. I really do appreciate it. It's nice to be back. It's 2 followers, 2 nights, of course, and a subscriber as well. So, you know, we're moving in the right direction. We will, if you're not back into the Satisfactory, back with F1 on Thursday night, and yeah, we'll be in for the next race. We will be putting this video up on YouTube, and I will be releasing the ones for the last race, hopefully tomorrow morning as well. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.